Yo, it's good, Cal. Okay, we're recording. All right, boys. Everyone, lurk, Lim, I appreciate you, brother. Everyone say hi to YouTube. YouTube, say hi back to Twitch chat. So today we are going over the drama with Tencent. I don't think it's drama, but you know, gacha gaming kind of blew it up a little bit. So now a lot of people have to bring about it. Yo, what's going on? How you feeling, brother? What's playing pool Sunday with funds? Yeah, nah, I don't know if it's worth it. So we have two things we're gonna go over. We are going to watch Gacha Smack's video breaking it down because Gacha Smack is not a Hoyo shill or a Koro bot, so he has an objective opinion. And then we are going to go through the actual post translated. Also, I watched St. Tonus break this down a little bit as well, and I think people don't understand that realistically, Tencent purchasing shares in Wuthering Waves is a positive. Now, if they take over creative control, kind of, you know, and kind of nuke everything, that's a problem. I don't think that's going to happen, though. You are one dumb son of a bitch. Ranks, I appreciate the 3-1 sub, baby. Let's go. Welcome in, my goat. Yuri, how are you? Everyone say what up. Let's pause this. Kendrick Lamar. This K-Dot Rings. I appreciate you. Let's get this cash money. Let me know if it's too low, too loud, but I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. We can only play Woo with a good social credit. Yeah, if you have a credit score of 750 plus, you can play Woo, but if you don't, it is what it is.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We going back.
Oh, so breaking news: Tencent acquired majority stake in Koro Games, a new era. I really don't think it's going to change. You know,
because it's actually a glorious day in Houston, bro. It's
one
of those days where it's cold outside, but the sun's out, and that should be popping. You know what I mean? Anyways, something
no dark
massive
theme
just happened. Kudo Games shareholders have changed drastically. So
there you
I
go.
Want to get into the details in that, as well as the implications and what that could mean for, you know, the game we've been playing.
People is the thing about Blizzard's situation, without a doubt. Without a doubt, people are 100%, and I understand that people immediately jump the gun to being negative. But if you take a moment to critically think and figure things out, and it's one thing if you genuinely don't understand anything about business, because that's okay, right? It's a very nuanced process, and especially gacha games. Gacha games are weird, right? But a lot of people don't know, and Saint told me this, that Tencent already owned what was like 13% or something previously. Bro, getting steps and posing in the same workout. Yeah, he's kind of a genius if you think about it. Can we get a big shout out for Red New, by the way? Hold on, I got to VIP you. I'm gonna go follow my boy Red if you don't beat the shit out of you. Yeah, I mean that's why he's like a physical trainer or something. Holy breed, you fast? Oh, bread. I'm dyslexic. Yeah, we're gonna follow my boy though. His camera quality is always insane. It really is. It really is. Red, I'm curious. What do you think about Tencent buying Wuwa? Like, what are your thoughts on it? Do you care? Tencent previously had 30%. Exactly. So Tencent had 13%, and then they bought more. The only time you purchase more stock in anything is if you believe in it, in the product. You don't purchase more stock because you think it's going to fail. There are times, again, Blizzard is a perfect example, that will purchase an IP and just completely nuke it. But if the impression is that we've gotten, and we're going to go over some translated screenshots, excuse me, that they're going to let Koro Games work, then I think it's fine. I don't think it's a big deal. I think if anything, we could get more things, and again, we could possibly get a Riot collaboration, right? What we talking about was good drip. We're talking about Tencent purchasing majority stock in Wuthering Waves. Streets is done, boys.
Which is Wuthering Waves. First and foremost, before this change occurred, the shareholder percentages was 48% point something.
They changed the company itself and they just let them run independently. Yeah, that's what I think too. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. I think that if they decide to do like a collab though with Riot, I don't know how realistic that is, but that'd be fucking massive. But all they have now is just more money, so I think it's just a positive. Yo, it's good, Max. Also, Tencent needs 67% majority stake in their country laws, from what I know, to actually call the shots. So I think it's fine. I don't think it's a big deal then. Can we get a big shout out for Maxim Gacho, by the way? Everyone go follow the homie if you don't want to beat the fucking shit out of you. So if they need majority of 67% potentially, right? I don't 100% know that, but if we're going with that, like, it's fine. It's literally just more money. I disagree. Tencent is sticking its fingers in its monetization. It's very visible with Warframe and LOL. Okay, Rings, a genuine question, because I don't know. I'm uninformed. How much of Tencent owns LOL and Warframe? Well, no, when did has Tencent always owned LOL? Tencent buys companies but doesn't influence them much. They just probably want to invest, that they saw what would basically be the fourth gacha outside of Pokemon, maybe between Genshin, and they could probably invest in it more. It's going to be a net positive. I think it's going to be a net positive too. No more EOS jokes now. No, because now this big conglomerate Tencent, since they bought Wuwa, they got to crumble in game, obviously, right? it's unfortunate that they had to acquire such a dog shit IP that is going to lead to the inevitable bankruptcy, right? This is a confirmation of the investment. Yeah. Tencent owns Riot, so they own League, basically full ownership since 2015. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't think League making things gacha now is a product of them being owned by Tencent. Also, it's good audio. I think League becoming gacha now is a product of the gacha space. Just like how when Fortnite came out, there was no such thing as battle passes. Let me rephrase that. Very limited battle passes and that live service model, and then Fortnite took it, reinvented it, and now it's widespread, right? You buy power of the company, gain the right to monopolize decision making. This is a confirmation. I feel like this is going to go off from here. It's hard to say whether that's Tencent or them slowly going to mask off. A lot of companies will eventually try to cash out rings. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. Exactly. Warframe doesn't have an issue though. They only make money from skins. You can literally premium gotcha. Also, it's good variant. How you feeling, bro? Dab me up, one. Hope you have a great day today. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing, man. Maybe I'm just a Koro bot, but more money. You know, more money. If they're not taking creative control, I think Wu was just a chill guy. I think Tencent's just a chill guy, you know?
Kudo Games, 18%
Okay.
Tencent,
Yeah.
which is the $500 billion conglomerate. I mean,
That's a good
absolute
sign.
power.
Just a chill guy.
Tencent's
Just a
the
chill
final
guy.
boss
Chill guy.
of like China.
Yeah.
18% of the shareholders of Kudo Games belong to Tencent. And then the remaining,
vast.
I believe,
What does that mean?
37% belong to another company called Hero Entertainment.
I actually think I'm going to keep it a stack with you. I'm kind of surprised that this other company sold because Wua has not hit the peak that it obviously hit like day one hype, but the game is just progressively getting more popular. So for them to sell, I think it's kind of crazy. Like I genuinely believe 2.0 is going to do very well for the game and for the overall reputation of the video game. More money, more problems, as an Infamous rapper once said. Oh brother, we will see, because I see companies will do whatever they feel is best their interest if they feel a company can rock out with it. Yeah, but Ali, I feel like Tencent kind of just got in and said, hey, we want to make a profit off of this. It's another gacha game that could potentially, rival them, and then after that, call it a day. And regionally based, Coral's operational independence remains unless Tencent increases stake to 67 by their policies from the understanding of their ethos. If what Max is saying is true, then you're fine. Like, then we're fine. Also, like, can you see genuinely? Like, we have to be honest here. And like, I'm proposing a question. Let's just say hypothetically. Also, what's good, Chaos? How you feeling, brother? I got you in 2 seconds. Hypothetically, if Tencent takes over the monetization process, what do you think is really going to change? I don't think they would change the banner system. I think the banner system is set in stone. It's done. And if they were to change the banner system, I think the game is just straight up dead. Straight up, you are not going to go from a good system of guaranteed weapons to then increase it to more gacha, because you will kill your player base, right? So if they were going to create more monetization, it would probably be through skins. It would probably be through other means of playing the game. I don't think it would be through the banner system. What's going on, Parafrost? They can't increase it with 67 outright by buying parts of Kuro and shares in which Kuro has to agree to sell them. Oh, there you go. Exactly. Bam. If Kuro won't sell it to them, they can't increase it. W. Tencent has become more aggressive with their monetization in the recent years with some of their odds, especially League. Okay, yeah, I understand League has become more gacha based, but do you think that's Tencent being like manipulative, or do you think that's just them being smart to the space? Because gacha is now the cool thing. Everyone and their mom is making a gacha game. Destiny 2 made a gacha game. So do you think, like, I feel like it's a great Riot, because they're seeing how big the gacha game? Yeah, exactly. I really think it's just a smart business move. It sucks for the consumer, right? But all my boys who play League fucking did the gacha shit and they got their skins, right? It was good deep side feeling. In Warframe it was possible, but everything it's usually Tencent won't interfere. Just came. You've missed. I missed many talks. No, you good, Rox. Hey, we're chilling, brother. GTA 6 would be gacha breaking news. Exactly. I don't know. Looking at 2.0 skin prices got me a bit worried. I can't talk about leaks because Koro would spit in my mouth and think about my asshole because I'm a content creator for them. So I don't know what you're talking about. 100% Riot doing for the gacha swap. Yeah. Koro's always sold skins at that price. Is nothing new. There you go. Bam, 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 bam. So I don't know. I think the Doom posting, I understand it, but I feel like a lot of people are just misinformed. And again, if they can't physically by law, Max, do you have a link to that by any chance? Max, do you have a link to that information that we can go over, that we can kind of like solidify that with? I'm a bit worried, honestly, because if Koro don't make enough money for some reason, Tencent will change things. I cannot see Koro making less money than they have made now. I don't see it. I think their hype and popularity has legitimately just gone upwards. There's an upward trend. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, Faison, I appreciate the raid. Brother, giving a big shout out for Faison. How are you, Dub? Welcome in. How are you? Yeah, do somewhere. I need to Google Translate. I appreciate you. League is all right. How are you doing? We're chilling, brother. We're chilling. But yeah, I appreciate you, Dub. Thank you. Welcome in. Faison, how was your stream, bro? I hope you had a great fucking stream. Guys, do you hear a popping when I talk, by the way? Wuwa Twitch is doing a lot better recently. Well, not only just Wuwa Twitch, Wuwa YouTube and Wuwa in China is doing better for a region that hated it. Kuro has done gachas on PGR. This is also something that's not new to Kuro. Exactly. People have confusion. Kuro are the artist. Tencent is the money. Well, Tencent wasn't the money before. They were only 13% or 15%. Now they're more of it. But again, money does not equate to changing business model. Could it potentially happen? Maybe one day. But if we're getting a bunch of information saying they're going to let them be independent and they're not really going to change anything, I don't see this as a big deal. This is genuinely just a positive. I think a lot of it is genuinely doom posting. Good, just relax after Camilla Quest. Yo, how was stream, bro? Everyone go follow Faison if it don't beat the fucking shit out of you. Kuro's done, blah, blah, blah. People have confusion. Kuro the artist, blah, blah. Kuro can't buy any more percent of there in the future. I don't really understand how it works. I don't know how the laws work there. I don't want to make up some bullshit. I don't. Kuro has sold pull bundles, also nothing new. There's nothing Tencent can the current do is already. Exactly. Yeah. And again, they're not gonna take an established system and make it worse. Like, they're not gonna change the banner system. It's just not fucking happening. They might be predatory with skins. They're buying into gacha, a genre that is heavily monetized. There's no need for them to change monetization. I agree. I also think Kuro is a little smart in the sense where, like, the fact that the weapon banner is guaranteed incentivizes people to spend money. Because they know, like in Genshin, I pull Chaska, right? I will not pull Chaska's weapon because I have the opportunity to lose with the Fate Point, even with the Fate Point being one. Even in Star Rail, I have the opportunity to lose in Star Rail. But with Wuwa, I know if I want this character and I like their weapon, I'm just going to swipe for it. And a lot of people have fucking disposable income, or maybe they're using money they shouldn't be using it, but they do. And so they buy things in the game because it is guaranteed. And it's kind of like a psychology thing where it's like, oh, well, I want to give them money because I know it's guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? It's literally a gacha game. It's hard to make it more predatory. X company agrees to sell part of their shares through a formal agreement. Otherwise, they came back our shares. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. So, all right, let's see what's going on. Let's see. We've only a minute in. Yo, Dub, I appreciate the follow, brother. Thank you. Dabby, my guy. I appreciate you. Supposedly, Techland was supposed to be independent, but it's not. What is Techland? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that is. I appreciate you, brother. Let's see.
And now, a big decision just happened. Hero Entertainment decided to sell their 37% to Tencent Gaming. And so, before...
Bro, what phone does he have, though?
Significant about
like, dead ass.
Whoever has the highest shareholder percentage has the higher voting power and usually more authority over the game, and they can make more decisions and stuff. So now that Hero Entertainment has sold their 37% over to Tencent Gaming, Tencent now has 51.4% of the shares, whereas Kudo Games now has 48.6, I guess, of the shares.
That's what I'm saying, Cows.
And so now Tencent has a bigger percentage over Kudo Games than Kudo Games does.
Hold on, Max sent this over to us. Let's see. Paragraph under 51%. All right, let me go to. Can I translate this in Opera? Hold on. Let me go to Opera. I don't know why this shit doesn't translate automatically, but whatever. Okay. Tencent holds a 51% stake in Kulo Games, obviously Kuro. Recently, the enterprise investigation shows that Kulo Technology has undergone industrial and commercial changes. Two companies under Hero Games withdrew. Companies withdrawn the ranks of shareholders, and about 37% of their shares held by Tencent companies have been taken over, including the original Tencent venture. After completion, Tencent will become the only external shareholder of Kulo with a comprehensive 51.14% shares and will be in a controlling state. Insider said that the change was a transaction between external shareholders and had nothing to do with the decision-making of Kulo and his management, would be similar to Riot Games and Supercell. We will still operate independently, and there would be no change in the strategy of independent operation. Multiple people close to the trade confirmed the news. If anything, Tencent has been seen Wu's internal roadmap and has considered it a worthy investment. Yeah, I think this is nothing but a positive. I think this is a net positive. I really believe we're blowing this out of proportion. I absolutely believe we're blown out of proportion. It would not have been something they didn't make it. Bro, like, that's what I'm saying. They bought more shares. If they bought more shares, they're even if what's going on, Vortex? I appreciate the follow, brother. Thank you, dab me up. I appreciate you. They bought more shares of the company. Clearly, Wuwa has some sort of outline, some sort of roadmap, as Osio said, especially because they're fucking crazy with these turnarounds, right? If they're seeing this and Tencent understands the market and is a fucking massive company with with Riot Games, they probably see a massive margin of potential for profit, right? Again, just imagine a random fucking league skin in Wuwa, or even just a promotional video where the characters interact or some fucking shit. Will it happen? I don't fucking know. I mean, we're putting on our tinfoil hats here, but even if they don't do that, they have the backing of a fucking billion-dollar company, right? Like they are fine. Like they are absolutely fine. An endorsement. What if the Clash of Clans too? Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? It takes too long to add skin. Genshin's dog shit. That's what it is.
Now,
you know,
some of y'all might be taking that information as an immediate negative. Hold your horses. They have, quote unquote, they have assured Kudo Games that they will continue to do a hands-off approach and let Kudo Games cook. They will continue to let them be an independent operator, which means you guys continue to do what you're doing because it is clearly working, which is a good thing for Kudo Games, right? But the thing is, assured doesn't mean a goddamn thing, right? I can assure you that I'm gonna make $1 million next year, and I can end up making 50,000, right? That pretty much means we're gonna let you guys do your stuff, but if we, at any point in time, feel like your monetization strategy and your business plan is inefficient, then we're probably gonna step in and start making you do things we want you to do. But here's the good news. Tencent
I appreciate you, Max. I appreciate you. You're goated. Thank you, brother. Actual fucking legend. Also, Loom, what's going on, man? Yeah, when politics corporations announce something, publicity, it's PR. Dude, listen. If 2.0 flopped, and is a massive fucking failure. The stories suck. The characters don't do well. The characters suck. There's no quality of life. If the game is hot fucking garbage, and you go on Google Trends and everything is downward, everyone's shit talking it, then of course they'll probably step the fuck in. Now let's be honest for a moment. Do you think that's going? There's 100% a chance 2.0 could be bad, right? I love the video game. I love it with all my heart. I really do love this game, but we got to keep it a sec. Is there a chance it could be bad? Of course. Of fucking course. Look at Natlin. Natlin was hyped as fuck. I hyped up Natlin. That shit's hot dookie, right? That is fucking diarrhea from a dog, brother. But if that is not the case, and most likely I think they have created such a niche audience that's willing to spend money and fight for this game with these parasocial fucks, I don't think it will do bad. I just don't see it. I don't see it like that, man. I really don't, especially with Genshin being absolute dog shit. 0.5% chance to be horrible, 90% to be mid, 9.5 to be mid. Exactly. Yeah. And even if it's mid, I still think that would be acceptable enough. So I think anything is possible. Anything is possible. I learned that with Cyberpunk 77. Cyberpunk 2077 made the biggest comeback and is now considered one of the greatest games in the world. That game was just not, it wasn't in the oven long enough. Same thing with, I'm not going to say it's the greatest game of all time, but what's that game? No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky made a massive comeback. The game is actually really good now. I will never touch it because I think it's boring. But they've done the thing, you know, like they fixed it, and Koro is fixing this. So, and Final Fantasy 14 mid is fine, gacha's lucrative, and the mid plays out perfectly fine. Mid sells. I've spoken about this before. Also knows about this. Bungie is one of the biggest developers. They just got bought out for $5 billion last year or a year ago. They were giving a press conference to other gaming companies talking about how they don't want to deliver a good product. They don't want to over deliver. They want to deliver a mid product. Realistically, half these fucking companies are in the game to deliver something that's horseshit, so that way when they make updates and they make it better, you think they're fucking goated, but in their mind, that was part of their roadmap, right? I don't think Kuro Games is going down that route. I really don't. I don't.
Riot Games, League of Legends, as we all know it. One of the most successful esports and pioneers of MOBA gaming. And they own a much more significant percent of Riot Games. They own 93% of Riot Games.
Yeah, that's like territory of they control everything.
They let Riot Games cook. They let them do their own thing. They give them independent operations. 100%,
yeah.
So chances are they're going to do the exact same thing with Kudo Games.
Exactly, also. I think it's very good.
But I do want to talk about the implications, because if Kudo Games
falling
below those those markers. We need you to make this much money, and this much money is not being met. Well, you could very well be looking at things like the weapon banner is no longer free, right? You can very well be looking at things like...
I have no idea that Studio Truthfully Vortex. Who is that?
On the banners is now 40-60. Now, I'm not saying this is like
What up, Lily?
literal worst case scenarios. This would happen if Kudo Games was starting to reach an end of service agreement. But they're not. In fact, if anything, they're trending upwards. They're growing. They're actually starting to get more clout. They're up for
Baldur's Gate 3 is valid, yeah.
I think things are looking healthy. And so I think the positive aspect of Tencent now owning a bigger percentage of the share means now they have a more financial risk. What I'm trying to tell you is the financial risk also equals bigger financial gain.
Yup.
And this means that if Kudo Games wants to, they can reach in the back of their big, incredibly monumental sized piggy bank, which is Tencent, $500 billion company. And they can grab the profits needed, or I'm sorry, not the profits needed, the money needed to cook up what they're trying to cook up. Because Hoyoverse might be one of the most successful private companies in the world, if not the most successful private. But private versus actual company is a whole different ballgame. Hoyoverse might be worth 30 billion.
Sorry, I don't think we'll ever see PC revenue. I do think this game is mainly played on PC. I mean, I've gone over that multiple times. I think this game is not very optimized for mobile. I don't know how they really could ever optimize it for mobile. I think there's too many inputs. I think it's very complicated. I've tried to play it on mobile multiple times. I fucking hated it. I do think this is a mainly PC gacha game. We will never see those numbers. But I think they're fine, you know. Since that's 8% shares GGG, the Path of Exile, exactly that too. And Path of Exile is cooking.
Right?
Path of Exile is cooking.
Is the amount of money, disposable income that they have to utilize to make Wuthering Waves a better video game, and even PGR, is now like pretty much limitless, which is huge.
Exactly.
And so
they have unlimited money.
One of the things I also thought about though is why would Hero Entertainment sell their shares over to Tencent? As a company, you don't really look for a quick buck. You can, of course, right? You can totally say, you know,
bro, I just said this. I just said this.
Just gonna take my profits and call it a day. But generally, often at times, you're going.
I literally just said this.
So why did they sell these shares early and give them over to Tencent for the quick buck? Well, my guess is Hero Entertainment probably thought that Kudo did reach its ceiling in terms of growth, and that they should probably cut their ties.
Hero Games just wants quick cash, apparently,
before things start to head downhill. Whereas Tencent, though.
Tencent Path of Exile coaches do sound crazy. They do look crazy.
On the gacha business and gaming as a whole. They know the businesses. You know why? Because their hand is in every single fucking game and genre out there. So they're able to see all of the analytics, the statistics, the data and metrics of how games perform, what business plans are working.
Bro, I'm so fucking happy that there's an adult in the room. Like, it genuinely makes me so fucking happy that there's an adult in the room. Because for fuck's sakes, between this and the tweet he made that we'll go over in a minute about the EOS of the gacha revenue, come on, like someone else has to fucking say it. Thank God it's him. Like, Jesus Christ, let's go, Sean. How you feeling, brother? Well, they just wanted a quick butt. I think this is what since Hoyo's so coordinating more funds, it's not about beating Hoyoverse, right? It is not about beating Hoyoverse. It's about creating an alternative. An alternative overall just creates better video games as a whole for the space, and competition makes the space healthy. They're not sitting down saying, what can we do to beat Hoyoverse? I think a very good example of something that Sean would understand this, a very good analogy would be if anyone watches wrestling. Can we get a fat shout out for Shoklin? How are you, Stinky? I'm having a great fucking day today. How are you? Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Please everyone go follow Shoklin. Shoklin, you catch me mid-rant. If anyone's watched WWF, that was old WWE, right? That's professional wrestling, and WCW, right? WWF at one point was the biggest wrestling corporation of all time, and then WCW sat down and said, how the fuck can we kill this company? And WCW was successful in it for a little bit, but then their obsession with being the greatest wrestling company and killing the competition destroyed their company internally and imploded, and they've lost millions and millions of dollars. And a company that was worth at one point probably 50 plus million back in the 90s, so do the fucking translation now, was sold for $2 million because they dropped the ball. That's a big fucking decrease. And why? Because they were so obsessed with killing their competition. That is not the point. Koro is here to make a good video game and make money. That's it. Yo, what's going on? What's the chance we could get Evangelion crossover? Bro, JH, I fucking pray to God, man. Give me something crazy. Also, Damian, man. Welcome in. How are you? We're having a great day today. Yeah, we go follow Shoklin. Dude, Give me a Evangelion. Give me a fucking Riot. Give me anything from Riot, brother. Give me some fucking crossplay through there, some sort of collab. Again, even if it's just a promotional fucking video. But for Christ's sakes, these parasocial fucks who attach and latch onto these companies are fucking dumb. The second anything fits their narrative, potentially fits it, they take it, twist it, and run with it, and it's annoying. So, yeah, man. God bless Gacha Smack, and listen, man, fucking Saint too, because Saint was talking about this yesterday as well. Like the gacha gaming subreddit is a fucking mess. That we're gonna start farming that for content. Honestly, crossovers prelude. I read a comment on Reddit complaining about the possibility of an overabundance of skin being added to the game thanks to Tencent having shares in Kuro Games. Just made me facepalm. So it's like, what would you rather? Would you rather have an overabundance of skins, or would you rather have 2 fate points? I would rather have guaranteed weapons in the video game, and then a fuck ton of skins that look cool that I have to pay money for. Because the skins do not matter, right? These skins, I don't care if they're like League of Legends skins. I don't care if these skins change everything. Gamers, MTash here, and this change, I don't fucking care. I don't care, right? I would rather have a guaranteed weapon, and then fucking... Listen, boys, I'm gonna keep it a stack. You want to buy a skin? Let's fucking say Zheng Liao gets a skin. He magically grows back a fucking arm like the lizard from Spider-Man. Hey, go get a fucking job. Go make some money. What the fuck? Like, oh my god. They gave me guaranteed weapons, but they added skins to the game. How dare they? How dare you? How dare you? You're a piece of shit. How dare you? Like, what the fuck? Are you smoking dope? What the fuck is wrong with you? What is going through your mind? This is what I'm saying. Like, gacha gaming is a fucking joke. Holy shit. How to Barbarian Clash just meet a woo. There's a silly argument that's bad for the industry because it's a monopoly taking over market share. Dude. Hoyoverse is a $6.3 billion company. And Hoyoverse is known as one of the top, I think it's the top 500 most profitable companies of all time. Hoyoverse is creating a Hoyoverse. I don't know if anyone has paid attention to this. All of their games are on the launcher. They have confirmed this is not a leak. They have put up job applications for 5 more titles, right? Hoyoverse is trying to monopolize the gacha space. ZZZ, direct comparison to PGR. Fucking Honkai Impact 3's dog shit. I'm just going to say it. It's fucking bad. So they made ZZZ. Star Rail is going to go against all those other turn-based games. Genshin set the ground for these open world games. If you think they're not going to make an Animal Crossing game, if you think for a second, Hoyoverse is not watching NTE and Project Mugen to make a GTA-like video game, you are on fucking drugs. I will once again say, are you smoking dope? Because that is what you were doing. Hoyoverse themselves, why did they make a launcher? Because they will be dropping so many games. Yo, one-time anime shop, I appreciate the fuck out of you, brother. Thank you for the follow. Dab me up, brother. Dab me up. They're creating a universe of gacha games that encapsulates every single subgenre. Everything. Like, am I fucking wrong? Like, am I off base? Like, I don't understand. They are a fucking monopoly. And listen, it is what it is. They make fucking good video games. Other than Genshin, he's good. Star Rail's good. Honkai Impact 3? People just would eat everything Hoyo throws up. Yo, what's going on, Tangent? How you feeling, brother? And listen, and it's like, bro, when people complain, oh my god, Tencent, those greedy motherfuckers. Like, bro, you just got fucked on fate points on the weapon banner for 4 years. Prior to Tectone, there was no pity. There was no guarantee. Like, bro, you are buying characters that are region locked to exploring. But Tencent buying multiple shares in WoW was the problem. Maybe I have the mental illness. Maybe it's me. Maybe I have the mental illness. I need a therapist. I need a therapist because clearly I'm the problem, right? What the fuck? Like, what? What? And then you have motherfuckers defending it. Like, they defend the games like their fucking life depends on it. And also the fucking Hoyoverse, all of the communities are fucking toxic. Before Wuwa, Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact were fighting every 5 seconds. It was like I was in kindergarten again watching these fucking idiots fight. It's like, are you fucking insane? Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. This is coming from a Hoyo creator, by the way. It's coming from a Hoyo creator. You can't tell me I'm a Wuwa shell. I'm literally a Hoyo creator. I've been paid by them. They stopped their streaming shit, which is also bullshit, right? That's what we went on rant before. Like, come on. That don't do benefit to companies like Hoyo invest in Fusion. They aren't dumb. That's what I'm saying. And they're investing their funds elsewhere from their own preservation. We all made jokes when we heard about the donuts and alarm the meter. You know, exactly. Exactly. Like, come on, man. Come on. It's so stupid. It's, oh no, this monopoly is going to take over the gacha community. Okay, what do you think Hoyoverse is? Like, what the fuck? Like, come on. Hoyo, not gacha gaming. Hoyo game, not gacha gaming. Exactly. I think both Hoyo and Tencent are a problem. Hoyoverse is... Why do you think they're both a problem? I think Genshin's trash. I think Sara has okay. Gacha gaming is a problem. Like, if we're going to go down that rabbit hole, gacha itself is a problem. Gacha is legal gambling advertised to children, right? It will ruin your fucking life. You will empty your bank account. You will lose all your money, and you will be fucking addicted. Gacha itself is an issue. Genshin has a problem. Star Rail is still very predatory, but I don't think that it's as bad as Genshin. And ZZZ is very good. I don't think everything's a problem in the space. Now, it is the consumer. It is my choice to create content on it and spend money on it. It is your choice to play the games, to spend money on it, to do, etc., etc., etc. Gacha gaming blew up. It blew up for a reason why. Again, legal gambling, dopamine type shit. So realistically, I feel like that's a blanket statement that, like, we could just dive into so hard. So China has tried to limit consumption to children 1 hour the weekends only. Listen, that's great, but it isn't. Okay, forget China? What about America? What about America? Well, what about the kids here who are fucking spending their money? You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, kudos to them. Kudos to them. They dumb. They don't even want to realize awareness. Exactly. Hoyo, Impact, when. Yo, what's going on, Anime Shop? Don't be surprised if Hoyo makes their own version of Snowbreak. No, they are. They physically are, without a doubt. I don't know about Nikkei, but Snowbreak for sure. How is ZZZ better when it comes to gacha? ZZZ, I think is better in the sense of there's not as bad as power creep as Star, at least not as of yet. And you're also able, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe Ossio told me this information, you're able to create standard weapon banners. You're able to create the weapons and shit, so at least you can at least get a W engine. Excuse me, that is a 5-star without spending money. Let me skip ads, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are ways that ZZZ has honestly just done a very good job with it. I still don't like the one fate point in any of these games, but it is what it is. Am I wrong? Mr. Pokey better start a war. What is this, Rings? Also, Dan, what's going on, brother? Welcome in. Give me 2 seconds. Hoyo deserves our apology. Oh, brother. We'll watch that next. We will absolutely watch that next. I know he's trolling, but we'll get to that in a moment. But yeah, welcome in, Dan. Hope you have a great day today. Yeah, you could craft them from the start. Go to Coral Shop. Yeah. ZZ is pretty much PGR, so Hoyo version of Snowbreak is coming. The ZZ could have been balancing characters to capture the Husbando's market. Kuro has also have another game in development. Probably one of the reasons Tencent decided to buy more from Kuro. Yeah, like, again, guys, a business 101 is if I own 10% stocks in a company and I see what they're doing and I say, wow, I really like it. Let me see a roadmap. Let me see what you have planned down the road, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. And I see it and they show it to me and I say, wow, I really believe in this. I'm going to buy another 40% of this company, 41% of this company. The idiots on the internet take this as the game is EOS and we're losing all of our rights to the video game. What's really happening is they have genuine belief that Koro is going to deliver on a massive, make a massive bag, right? So, and this company has unlimited money. And now they're going to give that money to Koro. Now, granted, if 2.0 flops, I'm just a Koro bot guy, I'm just a chill guy. If 2.0 flops, and it is the drizzling shits, and 2.1, and 2.2, and 2.3 flops, and Tencent sees that their money is pretty much going to waste, at that point, they have the right to potentially step in, unless Max was saying about the 67%, I don't know. I don't know. Let's even take that out the equation. Let's pretend that 67% thing does not even exist at the moment. Let's just pretend that it doesn't. Tencent can step in and say, okay, we got to change this. So you either don't understand business, or you want the game to fail so badly that Tencent has to come in and make the game more predatory than what a gacha game already is. So at that point, you're either just misinformed, which is fine. At the beginning of this conversation, it is fine. Business is a very complex thing. Or you're just a fucking idiot. And that's okay if you're a fucking idiot too. But then just know that you're a fucking idiot, right? So it's one or the other. There's literally no in between. It's fucking zero in between, right? What could make 2.0 flop? I don't think it will flop. I don't think it flop. What's going on, Hero? I'm just using that as an example because Tencent has something where they could step in if Wuwa does not make money. But I don't think that's going to be the case. Why would you buy a company if you... Guys, granted, Tencent has millions and billions and billions and quadrillions of dollars. If they felt Wuthering Waves was going to flop and they had to step in and take over, they would have not bought another 40+%. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense. Like, put the tinfoil hats away. You're going to go next to your microwave and you're heating up your Hot Pocket and you're going to get hurt. Stop it. Sit the fuck down. Jesus Christ. It blows my mind. I lose brain cells logging into the internet today. I lost 500 brain cells logging in from the internet today. Dead ass. Dead fucking ass, brother. Like, please, if I'm wrong, I need someone to tell me. Please, for love of God. Business, investment, business, exactly. If they sold, that would be alarm bells. They're pretty smart as fuck too. They're gonna before 2.0. Exactly. It would take a lot for flop. I don't think it'll flop. I don't think we'll. Welcome to the internet. Gacha space is even worse, man, because gacha people are just ignorant. A lot of these people have never played any other video games, and they're not very informed on anything. And most of them are kids, so they're just fucking stupid.
What business plans are failing?
You know.
So I think Hero Entertainment. I genuinely think
they took it out.
They did not have
they massively took an L.
If Tencent was willing to take up their shares and take on that financial risk, that's because Tencent is
500 brain cells to spare, bro.
Space. They're experienced
it's fucking
and they know what
insane.
the fuck they're doing. I think they know that Kudo Games is going to cook
No,
up
it's real. I think the hype is real as fuck
banger,
too. I really do.
Leads me down to another conversation. Listen, Wuthering Waves was a tiny
company,
real so. But Wuthering Waves
now they big company.
Picked up Shaq.
Yep.
Yao Ming. they just picked up LeBron James. You know
what
I'm saying?
Yeah.
They just picked up a massive percent holder to the point where they're no longer a small
company. Yeah, exactly, Tom. Exactly, Tomas. Exactly, that's what they're saying.
And what I'm trying to tell y'all is, before it was like...
Exactly, I agree, Para. We also don't know how much Tencent bought Hero out for. That some could have been a nice deal with the bag. True, and the hype for the deserve, bro. Yeah, no, I think they're cooking. I think all these characters look amazing. I really think it is just shit posting, but then people just it just blows my mind. PoE sponsors Tencent. I believe so. Yo, what's going on, Aaron? How are you, brother? Have a great day today. Welcome in. Welcome
we ain't got
welcome
the
in.
bag. You know, we ain't got the bag to be doing all this. Now they actually do have the financial support to.
Nah, no way we just got hit with an ad, bro. I like Gacha Max, so I ain't gonna skip it though. No, I'm just skip that. Okay.
Really start kicking things into fifth gear. So I look forward to seeing what they're going to do.
Oh, he's got another 2 minutes.
Because I don't glaze these companies. You guys know this. I'm a grown ass fucking man, and I look at things from an adult perspective. I'm not sitting here like, oh my God, I'm actually like, now I'm like, okay, what are y'all gonna do? Now that you have them backing you, what are y'all going to do going forward? Because that means you have more room to cook up more implementations into your game pertaining to in-game, pertaining to combat mechanisms, character designs, events.
Is looking for an excuse to shit on it?
You got that money now. And so what are you guys going to do with that? I look forward to seeing that.
I think people are scared. I said this before. I don't know if this will happen. And we brought it up in this recording. Imagine the rover on any piece of Riot marketing. On any piece of Riot marketing. I think people are scared that their favorite game, their favorite gacha game, has the potential to get benched. Whether it's ZZZ, whether it's Star Rail, I mean, you can put the rover in a 5-second clip of anything related to Riot, Valorant. Fucking do it in what is it called, Wild Rift. Fucking put it in Wild. Put the motherfucker in Wild Rift. Come on. I'm scared. And someone needs to tell me what to do and hold me. Nuke Nuclear cinema. Yeah, somebody used to hold you. Yo, Gacha Smack got that forehead from his angle. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Damn, approaching a year. You are one dumb son of a bitch. Yo, Panda, I appreciate the fuck out of you, brother. Thank you. Guys, we're back to 424 hours. Holy fucking shit, Panda. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you, guys. We gotta knock this up with on hours down. Holy fuck. But I appreciate you, brother. How are you? Having a great day. Thank you for the 10 fucking months. My goat is Fortnite or Tencent? I don't know. Rover in the next Arcane season? Okay, let's slow it down. Let's slow it down a little bit, right? My first couple days on playing WoW, I started as Rover. Cinema. Fortnite is Epic Games, homie. Epic owns some shares. Wait, so Tencent owns some shares of Epic? But yeah. Yo, welcome, Panda. I didn't know that. I didn't know that thingy. When I'm gonna say Tencent, got you.
And I look forward to evaluating it after time has passed.
Yeah.
But I wanted to make
I didn't know
because
that.
I wanted people to understand, just because Tencent is behind them. A lot of
something, exactly, something, shop, literally anything.
They think, oh, Tencent, that means bad. No, it doesn't. Tencent's behind Riot Games. Riot Games is one of the most successful fucking companies in the world. So that doesn't mean bad. That means good so long as the game isn't failing. It's when the game starts to fail is when the publisher
I appreciate it, brother. What's good, Skill?
Changing up monetization plans in order
I agree,
to secure
Skill. I agree.
At the end of the day, these companies are here to make money. They're not here to make fucking friends. So I think what's going to happen here is Kudo's going to continue to evolve, and they're going to have unlimited income to continue to expand their game into an even more refined cook. And I look forward to seeing that, and I hope that's what ends up happening.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, I'm going to be covering NetEase next in another video. Maybe I'll do it on a walk. We'll see how the day is. And I want to cover NetEase because I want people to understand how a publisher can affect the success of a game.
What are the people saying? I'm going to put this out there since it's a Chinese law on if it doesn't mean spreading the word. Absolute control 67%, relative control. Okay, so multiple people are saying what Max said earlier, right? So ultimate control 67%. Here, let's go back to Google Chrome so we don't have to fucking, go back here. I don't know anything about that, but let's look at these comments and let's look at this Pokey video, and then we'll go talk about the gacha revenue being killed and how everyone thinks I'm a St. Tonus dick sucker now, which, by the way, I am. It tastes amazing. Yo, imagine. Yo, shout out to my boy Saint. I'm going to put this here. Absolute control is 67%. Unless otherwise stipulated in the company's articles of association, a shareholder must own 67% of the shareholders, blah, blah, blah. 51% key threshold 34. Here before the social media business experts, yeah, for sure. Seems if Tencent agreed to condition that Kuro Games remains independent, that they may have a positive, very positive outcome. So it'll be similar relationship with Supercell, despite Supercell's controls of Tencent choose to let creative act alone. Yeah, man, I think it's fine. Tencent owns 40% of Epic Games. Dude, they have unlimited money, man. They have unlimited money. I think, listen, I'm gonna say it, and I don't like feeding into this nonsense. I truly believe that some of these people are super parasocial. They're super fucking crazy, and they're scared that WoW is going to do good. I think that's what it is. Every company that Tencent is invested in, holy fuck, let's see this. Riot Games 100%, Epic Games 40%. This is insane. Larian Studios 30, Form Software 16, Krafton 13.9, Ubisoft 11, Activision 5, Grinding Gear, Path of Exile 80%, other investments, Remedy, Inflection, Supercell, Platinum Games, Jaeger 9%, 13%, 10%, 84.3% on Supercell, by the way. Fat Shark, Undisclosed, Paradox 10%, Funcom 100%, Shark Bomb 100. Discord, I'm howling at the moon. I mean, guys, come on. It'll be fun. That's a 43-minute recording. I don't know if I'll upload it completely the way it is, but the point is that I think people are overreacting. I think they're taking this way too serious, and I think the Hoyo shills, as we can call them, are just fucking scared of nonsense. So that being said, thank you for like the video. Appreciate you, love you.